Drones over dinghies, Russia's Navy Day flounders. In a twist that could only be scripted by the gods of irony, Russia's annual Navy Day celebrations, typically a chest-thumping display of maritime muscle, took a nosedive this year, scaled back to a shadow of their former glory. Citing security concerns from Ukrainian drone attacks, the Kremlin dialed down the festivities in St. Petersburg, Kaliningrad, and Vladivostok. What was once a grand parade of sleek warships and steely-eyed sailors has been reduced to a comical flotilla of tugboats, a lone inflatable dinghy, and a handful of admirals squinting nervously at the sky. Picture the scene: grizzled naval officers, their uniforms dripping with medals earned in battles long forgotten, standing on half-deserted docks. The briny breeze carries the faint buzz of imagined drones, tiny terrors that have apparently spooked the mighty Russian fleet into hiding. Sailors, relegated to shore duty, wave awkwardly to a sparse crowd, their forced smiles betraying the sinking feeling that this year's Navy Day might be remembered as Tugboat Tuesday. At a hastily arranged press conference, Kremlin spokesperson Ivan Vodkovich, his face a mask of barely concealed dread, tried to spin the fiasco. "This is not a retreat," he insisted, adjusting his tie as if it might choke out the truth. "We are simply being prudent. These Ukrainian drones are like mosquitoes, irritating, yes, but no match for the bear's paw of our Navy." The room erupted in skeptical chuckles, though whispers soon spread of a more pressing crisis: a nationwide vodka shortage. "No vodka, no party," grumbled one sailor, polishing a cannon that hadn't fired since Brezhnev was in diapers. "Drones? Pa? I'd fight them off with a bottle, if I could find one." Meanwhile, the international community watched with a mix of amusement and disbelief. "It's like a bear swatting at flies while the picnic basket gets looted," one NATO analyst quipped, sipping coffee from a mug emblazoned with world's okayest navy. Ukraine, for its part, seemed too busy laughing to launch any serious drone offensives. Why bother, when Russia's own paranoia was doing the job for them? The pièce de résistance came when a lone drone, later revealed to be a child's toy from a nearby beach, buzzed the St. Petersburg dockyard, sending admirals diving for cover behind a rusty anchor. "It's an invasion," one shouted, before a junior officer sheepishly retrieved the plastic culprit, its propellers still whirring with impish glee. The crowd, sparse as it was, couldn't help but snicker as the Navy's pride sank faster than a lead-bottomed rowboat. In the end, Navy Day 2025 won't be etched in history for its displays of power or precision. Instead, it'll be a punchline, a soggy, absurd reminder of a nation so busy guarding against phantom threats that it forgot to throw the party. As the dinghy bobbed forlornly in the harbor, one thing was clear: the only thing Russia scaled back more than its fleet was its sense of humor.